radios and your like your departure and ground and tower stuff. Press IFF plan, that loads your IFF plan. Link 16 plan, that loads all your Link 16 stuff. Make sure you are in your seat or clicked on your seat before you do that, because if you do that and you're clicked on another seat, you'll load that seat's information. So make sure you're clicked on your flight and your seat before you do all that, because you'll load someone else's stuff, and it'll be awkward when you figure it out in the pit. After that, you press save, and it saves it all. And then right before, if you make any changes, like to the lines or a steer circle or your target points, make sure you do another click dance. And then right before we join in, we'll do the IVC check. We'll go over that, and then right before you press takeoff, you do another click dance just in case it changed again. Because the worst thing that can happen is your radios are wrong or your IFF is wrong, because that gets you into some issues when you can't hear anyone and everybody's wondering where you are.
It's a curious question. What's the necessity behind a click dance?
Necessity is, yeah, it's just like what I just said. So it has your comm plan, your comms. So it puts in your frequencies for your flight. It puts the frequencies for the ground. It puts the frequencies for the approach, so you can talk to everyone. Also, and then the IFF plan puts your IFF codes, so you come up as green when it comes to doing a air-to-air interrogation. Link 16 puts in all of your Link 16 codes, so you can see everyone on the data link.
It's making sure you have all the correct information for the flight you're supposed to fly. If you don't save it correctly, you'll load in and it'll load the wrong radios or IFF, and you can't talk or see anybody else.
So click dance refers to the setup that we just did.
Yes, that's what they call. So, and we do it
yeah.
multiple times. Like, you know, we'll do the click dance a couple times before we commit, just to make sure, because it's one of those old Falcon bugs, just to make sure that it saves correctly and it skits out.
Gotcha.
Can I just ask what's click dance?
What?
Can I just ask what's click dance, or what are you talking about?
It's the procedure we just did when it comes to loading up all the data cartridge. It's loading your data cartridge in the 2D. Yeah, we just went over it twice.
I thought it was referring to like a glitch in a selection or something, but
oh no.
Sorry, my English is not my main language, and it's kind of hard. You guys talk very fast.
Yeah. So the click dance is you click on data cartridge.
And
you go to comm plan. You load your radios. And then you go to IFF plan, that loads your IFF codes.
So I don't need to press. Oh, there is a button load, and I press that.
Yeah, yep, down there on the bottom right next to save, and then Link 16. Link 16 plan loads your Link 16 stuff, and then you press save, and it loads all that into your data cartridge. And that procedure is called the click dance.
Right, just to make sure, you want to make sure you're selected on your flight, selected on your seat, and then when you open a data cartridge, you go to those pages you just talked about, comms, IFF, Link 16, and you click in the corresponding button that says plan. So Link 16 plan, IFF plan, comm plan, and then you hit save. You do not hit the load button.
Okay.
And how you can tell if you're on the wrong flight, you'll have a green flight and a blue flight. And if I change a flight to look at their steer lines or look at something else, and I go back to my flight, I have to click my seat. I usually do another click dance, because sometimes you don't know if it did it or not. So I usually just do another click dance just in case. And sometimes stuff changes in there. So just always do a click dance, and then again, once
what if I press the load before the comm plan?
Don't press load unless someone tells you to. Load creates issues, and because it loads the INI file that's in your folder. So it could choose some other flight and it loads something and you don't know what it is. Like if you press save load plan, it'll save whatever's on your screen right now.
Okay, and if I didn't save yet, I can clear and...
Don't press clear.
Okay.
that'll clear out all of your programs for countermeasures. It'll clear out your MFDs. Don't press clear.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
pretty much wipes the whole thing.
Yeah,
So I just pressed the cross if I accidentally didn't press the comm plan.
Prime.
Yeah.
What's the optimal programs for the countermeasures?
This is not the purpose of this mission, but I have a video of it online. I could share it with you, but
Yeah.
I have like flare program, chaff program, and then like a bolt and then a panic.
Yes, please.
So yeah, I'll get that to you.
Thank you.
Cool.
Okay.
Think Gump. Okay, Gump's here. Cool.
What Gump were you having, or what flight were you having Gump lead?
Hammer 4.
Raj.
There's
Okay, so
two
you're
people in there.
Falcon. He's okay. Got it. I see what's happening now.
Master caution. Let's see.
What up, Gump?
All right. So everyone, go ahead and start joining in if you're not already, and we'll go over a little bit of standards for Falcon BMS because it could be a lot if you're coming from DCS. It's completely different, so don't think anything is the same. And it's a lot more complicated because there's more steps, because we have more customization of the comms and the data cartridge and stuff. But once you get it down, it'll be easy once you understand all that. So all of you have joined the server, so all of you kind of know how to log into a server. Make sure you log into the correct server, go to online, and select the online game that they're using. So who is completely new to simulators altogether? Who has never played DCS or Falcon BMS before? Who has never done that before? All right, sick. Makes it easy. So yeah, everyone knows the basic wingman mentality. Stay with your lead. Stay in formation. Communicate what you're doing, and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna go over the briefing. Kind of what it'll be like in a normal mission. Because usually a briefing happens before a mission. I have a template that I follow. Make sure I don't forget anything. So first thing, the INI file is in there. So usually they go over the commander's intent, making sure that we want to have a certain task completed when it comes to the overall package. But this time it is training. There are there's a lot of battalions of tanks in this area that I have blocked off by the line here. So there's tanks right underneath your steer point lines. So just look around on the air-to-ground radar. There's a whole bunch of tanks down there. There are the air-to-air threats. There's no air-to-air threats, but North Korea is doing some caps up here to the north, so they should stay up to the north. But if we don't go up there, then there won't be an issue. Also, there's SAMs up there as well, so don't go up to the north. When it comes to air-to-air threats in our area of responsibility, there are no air-to-air threats. There are surface-to-air threats, mostly man pads, so don't go too low, being that they're embedded with the tank battalions. So just make sure you're up high, dropping your CBUs, and everything should be okay. Just don't go too low because they have man pads and they're infrared, and there's no RWR warning because they use infrared seekers. The time of the day is in the evening, but the sun doesn't set till 10:56 Zulu, so we got maybe about 3 hours till it sets. So we should have daylight the entire time. The weather, if you go into the briefing, if you look on your 2D map, go to the briefing. This tells you everything you need to know about the flight, or the package at least. Tells you what flight you are, what package number you are, sunrise, sunset, the call sign of all of the other flights, the flight numbers, takeoff times, the roll, It has the threat analysis of the intel that BMS gathers based on what the fog of war. So it won't have everything there because there's either no one over it to recon or there's because we have U2s and stuff. So there's no friendly forces in the area for it to pop up on the 2D map. It'll tell you everything right there. Air-to-air threats, surface-to-air threats. In the steer points, this is your flight. It tells you your takeoff, your cap points, the distance between the two, the heading, and all that stuff in there for your flight. And then on the comm ladder, I know you can't see my mouse, but I really wish it would fix that. But you have your comm ladder, you have your agency call sign, UHF, VHF, and notes. So the intra-flight, which is your flight, Falcon 2, which is my flight, your UHF channel that is assigned to your flight is 18.
All right, listen up.
This number corresponds to your order on the package elements. So the first flight is Mustang 3, that starts at 15. 15 is Mustang, 16 is Bone 1, 17 is Hammer 4, and then 18 is Falcon 2. That is your Victor channel, your COM 2 when you talk to one another inside of your flight. That's always standard, and that's how it works here. And if you're ever confused, you can look on their intra-flight Victor VHF channel 18.
And if you need to speak to a specific flight, you can switch to your Victor if you don't want to broadcast over uniform as well.
Yeah, you can. Yep. Any questions on how to find out what intra-flight you are in? And if you have any questions, just feel free to interrupt me because I'm going over a lot of stuff, trying to spend at least 20 minutes of a whole bunch of information, but at least it gets portrayed to new people because I know it's so much different when it comes to a different simulator.
And just a note, Bone will be on Victor 15, so we're with the new guys on the same.
Okay, that's how you do it? Okay,
yeah.
So they're going to switch to Victor 15. So Bone and Mustang are on 15. Hammer 4 and Falcon 2 will stay on 17 and 18.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And then all this other stuff, you got guard. Don't really use it, but it tells you right there. Guard is 13. Common is 14, which is everybody has the same Victor 14. Base ops we don't use. And then when it comes to talking on the ground, when you load in, you'll be on the ground. Only your flight lead needs to request permission to taxi. Because sometimes the air traffic control gets all confused when every single person in your flight asks for taxi permission, and it'll actually give every single person in your flight a taxi avenue, and that could get it really, really complicated. But if the lead requests taxi, everyone else will be in the same group. So the lead is the only person that needs to worry about that. And that starts on COM 2. Departure ground is 2, and then once you're at the runway, you'll go to 3. Departure is 4, and then tactical is 6, and it just kind of goes in order of that. If you're not flight lead, you don't have to worry about it. Just kind of follow them as they go up the ladder in the air traffic control.
And just another thing about the check-in on ground, the wingmen do not need to check in on uniform. Only check in on your Victor intra-flight. Your leads will check in with the other leads in the package.
Yes, yeah. You'll be listening to uniform 2, which is the ground, which everybody will be on. But when it comes to checking in, talk to your leads, talk to your flight on your intra-flight, your Victor channels.
I know that normally the tanker has a dedicated preset. Does it not have one on this one?
Yeah, so it sometimes it puts it in there. It usually puts it like right on the tactical. It says like tanker, and it would say like uniform 13. But I'm not sure
Right.
why it didn't do it here.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
saying.
But I'll give you because you can just hover your mouse over the Texaco 4, the north, and then the south. Hover your mouse over it, and it'll give you a UHF channel
And the TACAN as well.
and a TACAN. So we could just use that whenever we get up there. But usually it does have uniform 13, but I don't know why it doesn't have it in the briefing.
Okay, yeah, for some reason I can't see the little green airplane like on my 2D map, so I'm not able to hover over it, but
Oh,
that's
you might
okay.
have to right click and air units and check one of them. Pick support.
I think it's support.
Oh, yep, thanks.
There we go.
and you can
So
hover over it and
those
it'll do that.
channels, are those in the kneeboard? If I ever forget them.
It should be. Yeah, if you have the kneeboard set up, it should bring up both of them. Yeah, it has Texaco 4 and Texaco 1, and it's in there. Yeah. So that's the tankers. You have to manually put those in, or write them down and then manually put them in depending on which one you're going to go to. Then scrolling down to IFF has all your IFF codes. If you did your click
Alright,
dance,
listen up.
you don't really need to look at that. Link 16 codes. Ordnance has all the bombs and missiles and tanks that all the other flights have. And then the weather right here has the weather conditions. Takeoff, this is the weather conditions on the surface. So takeoff is fair, cloud base 5,000. Target area is about the same. And then on landing, coming back to our Osan, it'll be a lot better when it comes to the cloud base. We'll have basically clear skies on the way back. And then down here, it'll have like support. Usually it has the tanker, Dragnet 7, and then the tankers, but I don't know why it's doing that, but it'll work once we get in there. And then emergency procedures has that in there if you want to read it. But that's basically it for the briefing side, and get most of your information from here. If you have questions about frequencies or slots or anything along those lines.
So those you were talking at the start, the 1, 2, 3 at takeoff or taxiing, those frequencies, they're also on kneeboard.
Yes, they are on the kneeboard. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll all be there. And then for the loadout, so your individual loadout, these blocks up here, if they're green, that means you're going to be changing it. So usually the flight lead changes everyone at once. And of course you can go down here and change what bombs you have. You got loadout, air to air, air to ground. Other is tanks and sniper pods and jammers. And then air to air stuff. Usually like I said, usually the lead does it. If you're in here and you just want to look at what you have, make sure you press cancel instead of OK, so you don't change anything, because it could change something in there. So I do have CBUs for everyone. If you want to use your CBUs, they're pretty easy to use. They're wind correction, so make sure you use your air-to-ground radar to find something, and then at least try to help for the wind. Usually the wind comes out of the west, because I have real weather in here, so the aloft winds are around 60 or 70 or something. So if you want to drop something, make sure you're cognizant of which way the wind is going, the direction of the wind is. You can drop your bomb. You can have them burst altitude of about 1,500, usually works pretty well. And then you can use them for that. Go ahead and press cancel. And like I said, I do have 2 tankers. The tanker in the north is Texaco 4. It is UHF 368525. And then the tanker in the south is Texaco 1. It is 325.475. And I think I kind of made it where you guys are kind of split. Yeah, so I have Mustang 3 and Bone, which is the same flight technically, going to the north tanker. And then I have Hammer 4 and Falcon 2 going to the southern tanker. That's how we could split up the tankers today. As for the targets, you don't see anything on the 2D map for now because there's not enough intel and friendly flights over there. But there are stuff down there. Just make sure you're looking on your air-to-ground radar, and you should be able to see some straight lines of battalions down there. So Bullseye, we will probably be using Bullseye, but let me see. I can probably move it. I'll move it here. So I'm going to move. Usually, only one person moves the Bullseye. It's usually the person that's hosting the session, because everyone can move the Bullseye, but everyone knows how difficult or how what problems that would create if everybody moved the bullseye in some place. So this updates it for everyone. Once it updates, make sure you do your click dance to make sure it transfers to your jet. But I moved the bullseye a little bit. It's always good to know, get a mental picture of the bullseye. So when people are calling off bullseyes left and right, you can kind of get a general understanding of where that is. So how to do that, you can right click on a bullseye, go to ruler, and it'll bring you this ruler here. Now you can kind of put the ruler where, kind of get that mental picture of the bullseye. So going south, so this is 180, 60 miles is about where the steer point is for Falcon 2. And you can kind of go over here. This is the 270 radial. Over there is the 090 radial. And you kind of see where the bullseye is when it comes to getting that mental picture in your head. Let's see. Won't be using IDM. We'll be using Link 16. To make it easier for everyone, I'm just gonna do a taxi start. So it'll put you on the taxi, or the taxiway where you start at, on the ramp, and you'll start in a started jet. And basically all you need to do is put in your burst altitude and your joker frequencies, or your joker inputs when it starts you on the taxiway. I would like to do a ramp start, but I don't think that's good for this.
I don't know if we can do it in the bone, to be honest.
Oh,
No, I don't think
that's
we can.
true as well. So yeah, probably not a good idea to do a ramp start for that, but you can always do a taxiway. But
Prime.
we'll be doing a taxiway this time. Yo.
Can you maybe do for me a hot start if you can edit that?
Yeah, it'll be the taxiway. It's a hot start. It's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll start you up. Everything will be started. So ground procedures. Usually you tune into your Victor channel. So make sure you tune to your appropriate Victor channel. Check in with your lead to tell them that you're in the pit. And once you're green, once you're all your avionics and stuff are set up and you're ready to taxi, you would tell your lead that 3 ready to taxi or 3 green jet. And then lead will take that information and tell the whole package. And then we'll try to all take off at roughly the same time. When it comes to TACAN, it used the same TACAN number as your Victor channels. So in the briefing, we start at 15. So Mustang 3 will be Victor 15 and TACAN 15. I personally start with Yankee. Some people start with X-Ray when it comes to the letter portion of it. But whatever your lead wants, that's what your lead wants. But when it comes to the baseline of the TACAN, 15 Mustang, Bone 1 will be 15 if you even use TACAN.
Yeah, we will.
The Hammer 4 will be 17. Falcon 2 will be 18. And for me personally, I usually link up 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 using the 63 differential with Yankee and X-Ray.
And for non-English speakers, that just means you add 63 to the number. So it's 15, and the opposite side would be 78. I always forget, Prime, does X and Y, is it X and X together or Y and Y together? I mean, Y, X, are the pairs together? So X and X will be together and Y are paired together?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
that's what I thought.
Cool. I think that's about it. We'll have a Joker bingo. If you want to, so the tanking is available. It's a lot different than Update 3. So basically, when you hook up to the tanker, it used to have this weird friction thing. So it used to help you stay in position. Now that has been removed. So once you hook up, it'll be a little bit more difficult to stay hooked up. But if you want to tank, it wobbles a lot. So if you want to tank, it's there. If you don't want to tank, you can always head home. But the tankers are there for us to use if needed.
And note the alternate field. You don't have to go all the way back to home plate if you need to bug out early.
Yeah, so right in the middle. So if you, this is a new thing for BMS. So if you right click, you press share location, and it brings up a little spider thing, and everybody can see that. So that's the alternate field for everyone, I believe. Flight leads kind of check to make sure that that's the spot. But that's about halfway. So if you run out of fuel, you can always land there. That's about halfway between the home plate.
And
A question.
sorry,
You go ahead. First.
I was just gonna say, if mid-flight, if you need to leave for real-world things, just say that, and then just you can leave. There's no, you don't have to stay for the whole thing if something happens.
Yeah.
Things happen. We understand.
So in BMS, I was searching for the is there a way to open a map in the game,
No.
like in DCS F10?
Nope.
Oh
Nope.
crap. Okay.
So this is one reason. One of the things I do is I look at my flight plan and I look at my bullseye and stuff in relation to the flight plan, and so that way when I'm looking at the HSD, I have kind of a mental picture. I understand. Okay, the steer point 4 is along the coast. The slot runs through the middle. I kind of try to build that mental picture into 2D, so when I go and we're flying, I look at it, I'm referencing my steer points. I can't see everything, but I have a general idea of where we're at.
Yeah, that's why the steer lines are important. You can kind of see. Usually, sometimes people put the coast, so you can kind of know where the coast is. Steer lines, bullseye, mental picture. But yeah, it's more important in BMS for that mental picture build up. And of course east-west. So if you're flying east, you're going the wrong direction. If you're flying west, you have a chance of making it back home. And depending on where you are, north and south might be the direction, especially if you're going if the battle is north-south. If you're going north, you're going the wrong way. South, you're going back towards friendly territory. But if all else fails, follow your lead.
Yes.
And we have link 16 now, so it's a little easier.
If you have a WDP, so weapon delivery planner, there's a map in there, so you can have.
Yeah. But I mean, it's only as good as your own mental picture.
Yeah.
Is there specific bullseye symbology on this map I'm missing?
Yeah, you could probably have a hard time seeing it. It's the green circle line off the coast there.
East or west?
Prime, do the shared look. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It's so big, it's hard to see.
Yeah, you might have to zoom out on the map, but it's starts right there. Yeah.
It's the center of the concentric circles.
Yeah, if you zoom out, there's the same thing as a share icon thing. It's just like 1,000 times bigger.
Where that spider web is?
Yeah, and now if you look at the green lines that are radiating out of it, that's all the bullseye.
And it also might be one of those right-click options you may not have selected.
Yeah,
There's a
I'm
show
not seeing
bullseye.
it.
Oh yeah, you got right-click show bullseye, and then you should see the green lines.
Yeah, if you don't see the
hello.
green lines,
All right.
make sure you right-click that, because I think it removes it from your game. Like you don't have a bullseye at all if you have that not selected. I saw that in a couple years ago. Make sure you right-click, show bullseye, and it should save it from now on with your other stuff.
Yeah. And on the 2D map, it's huge and it shows you all the quadrants. In HSD, it'll be like the little 2D, the little thing in DCS. It'll be
Yeah.
But on the HSD, that's the very center of the bullseye, obviously.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can see it now.
And so, like with the bullseye, I look, where we're flying. So if we're flying, let's say everything bad is happening to the south. So I'm not worried about calls. It's going to be to the north quadrant of the bullseye.
Yeah, I'll put some videos in there. But so yeah, there's the bullseye south. So when it comes to if you have this right click here, you can right click, go to steer point lines. You got steer point lines you can create. This only changes it for you. It doesn't change it for anyone else. The only thing that everyone else sees is what's in the INI file. So you can add steer point lines to your map, or you can add a create threat steer point, and it creates this little diamond here. Usually people use that for a pointer because on Discord you can't see the mouse. So you could have this diamond here, you left click, it brings up this little box. You could choose whatever you want it to be. Choose a SA13 and it creates a box there. Chooses a 17, creates a 17. You can move that wherever you think something is. Like I did on the north, I know there's a SA2 there, I know there's a SA5 there, so you can move that for your threat circles when it comes to SAMs. Then after you make that change, make sure you do a click dance so that it'll transfer to your jet.
Prime.
Yeah.
Like the circles in my game are like way thinner in my game.
Oh, I changed it in my I put it like 2 pixels. It was too thin for me, so I made it a little bit thicker.
It's in a user. It's a user settings or.
Yeah, it's like a user setting.
It's one of the INI files in your like user settings. You can change objects.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will just rejoin the game because I think I deleted some of the INI things.
Oh,
You just talk, okay? I will do it fast.
okay. So that's it. Mostly it. It's not it at all, but that's all I want to talk about. Don't want to spend too much time, but that's a fire hose of information.
I'll take 2 minute bio break and we'll be right back. Okay.
Cool. We'll do that. 2-minute bio break, and we'll do a IVC check. Come back at 33.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and I check when you do that too, because that's very important as well. IVC check.
Where I'm hearing for half of the things of the R16 right in this channel that I know.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Let's see, where's my? I need to share some videos here real quick. Here,
Hey, so I don't think that other guy showed up, Master Caution.
yeah.
So do you want me to move into 3 spot or stay in 4 spot? Does it matter?
You can move up.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and move up.
So if I move up to number 3, I don't need to redo my knee boards, but I would need to redo my DTC click dance.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
It'll just put you in the data link.
Got it.
So if it's my first time hearing for something, would it be possible to get an explanation?
Of what?
Just in game, like if it was something it's first thing that I hear of.
Oh yeah. There's no air to air. Usually people do training and you're like getting chased by MiG-29s. Like that's not a good training situation at all. So usually I just like to do something easy, where some bombs, get bombs and stuff. But for the most part, we're not being chased by anything. So yeah, feel free to ask questions inside.
Okay, hold on one second, Prime. So you have who's Daniel in game?
That's me.
Okay. What if we move random guy into your flight, Prime, since you're 3 dropped?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we can put well, it looks like who's missing from Hammer? There's a
That's someone there.
There's a 4th spot. There's a 3rd spot open in Hammer. I'm counting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
We can put remove those Cujo and random I can come in our flights, I guess.
That's why. Yeah, if we can just collapse them down if those spots are open.
Okay, I'm here. So to who should I join?
Okay, let's have random go with Prime, and Cujo go with Gump.
Okay. I'm
Who's,
on the spot.
Damon? Oh, he's
Yep.
in there. Okay, cool. Sweet.
I'll occupy the number 3 jet, I guess, under number 4.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, and then click dance after that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I must not I must not press load.
Correct.
So just complan save, IFF save.
Yeah, you can do it. You only have to hit save once. You can go to each of the page, hit the plan, the next page, the plan, link 16 plan, and then just hit save at the end.
Oh,
Or you can do each one. It doesn't matter. It's just
Yeah,
you
doesn't
know.
matter.
yeah, it's now very different than from before.
Okay. I think that worked out. Okay, that's good. That way we're not splitting things, so that's
Yeah,
fine.
splitting stuff. So Mustang
Prem,
3.
Can you just open your data cartridge so I can just check something?
Which page?
IFF. Okay, yeah, thank you.
Yeah. All right, so that changes that. So depending on what your flight you're in. So Falcon 2, we're 18 on Victor, and Hammer 4, you're 17. Bone 1, I guess you could probably stay on 16 now.
Yeah, we'll do 16.
And I think Mustang 3 will be up there, but they'll just be AI. They'll be doing whatever.
Just write that somewhere. We are 17 Falcon 2.
Or 18 Falcon 2.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Yep. Okay, so now we go into the IVC check, which is IVC is our radios. It's like SRS and DCS, but we need to make sure that it works, because if it doesn't work and you're already in 3D, it really sucks. So how to do that is you have to make sure, well, first you'll mute your mic on Discord so we don't hear you twice, and then you click on Falcon BMS to make it active. It has to be the active window to work. Once you click on the active window making BMS active, you hold F1, Foxtrot 1, your function keys, and you talk. And we go in order of our flights. So based on the briefing we had, Mustang 3 is first, Bone 1 is second in the package, Hammer 4 and Falcon 2, and we go to every wingman in there.
Alright, listen up.
So being that Mustang 3 is empty, we'll start at Bone 1. It'll be Bone 1 IVC check, Bone 1 2 IVC check, and then after that it'll be Hammer 4 1 IVC check, and so on. If you don't hear anyone previous to you, just I'll just go ahead and do it. So we'll just go in order of that, and we'll see how it goes. So we'll start with Bone 1.
Bone 1-1 uniform check.
Bone 1 2.
Hammer 4-1.
Hammer 4-2.
Hammer 4-3.
Hammer 4-4.
Falcon 2-1.
Falcon 2-2. Falcon 2-2.
Yeah, we heard you. 3 and 4. Waiting on Falcon 3 and 4.
Can you not hear me?
I heard Falcon 1-1 and 1-2. I didn't hear Falcon 1-3 or 1-4. Or Falcon 2-3 and 2-4.
Yeah, so I'm 2-4. I could hear you guys when y'all first started, but you were coming through like my monitor and not through my headset.
Yeah, that's fair. So the two people that didn't go through, so look at your taskbar. You should have a yellow IVC client down there. Go ahead and click on it.
Okay.
And then you have the middle third has force local control. Go ahead and click on that. Give it a second, and it should allow you to change things.
Okay.
So once it allows you to change things, look in the bottom sound devices. Make sure they're correct. If they're not correct, go ahead and choose whichever one on both sides. Choose whichever one you want.
Okay. And then
you press reconnect or connect at the top.
Okay.
And then you uncheck force local, or you uncheck it again, and give it a second. It'll go back gray.
Okay.
and then we'll try it again. So we'll just do Falcon 2. So I'll do my flight again.
Okay.
So mute your mic and we'll do it again. Falcon 2-1 IVC.
Falcon 2 IVC.
Falcon 2-4 IVC.
All right, yeah, got 2-4, so 3. Yeah, Bandit still having. Did
Sorry,
you hear us
but
at least?
sorry,
So-
but I'm the 4-1. I'm the fourth
Oh,
one.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, that's my bad. So 2-3, Falcon 2-3. I guess I had a good IVC check.
Yes. Okay.
I got my
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
my bad. I thought
you
I was
hear
still
me?
2-4.
Can you
Random
hear me?
guy. I don't think we heard you then.
What the fuck is wrong? Fuck.
Did you look at the IVC yellow client? Make sure to play
Yeah,
back.
it's
capture back.
connected. It's connected. I need the UHF active. Yeah.
No,
No,
it
that's
just
what pressing F1 does.
yeah.
When you're trying to transmit, you have BMS window active and you're holding F1 down when you speak.
Well, did you hear us? Did you hear us at all?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, that's good.
That's half the
So-
battle.
Yeah, it's half the
Falcon
thing.
2-4.
I heard that.
Hey,
Here you go.
Okay.
there you go. Yep.
Yeah, random guy, do it again real quick.
Falcon 2-4.
Yeah.
Yep, heard you. Sweet.
And now,
Alright.
big thing just remember is inside the game, the F1, F2 doesn't work. It's your comms in and
Yeah,
out switch.
Yeah.
So-
That was the problem. I was pressing the comms, you know.
Oh, yep. So yeah, that's about. If you know how to troubleshoot that, then it's good. But usually, once you got it set up and you save it, and it's usually good forever, unless you change your audio devices and it freaks out and chooses random
Right.
your monitor or
It picks,
something.
it picks my Oculus fucking headset.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So-
Anytime Windows gets an update, it fucks it up.
yeah, it makes it all weird. But yeah, just make sure if that happens, go into their force local control, change it, save it, do that stuff. Okay.
By the way, I found a workaround around that. In the Steam VR settings, you can change the audio output and the input,
Oh,
and it shouldn't do that anymore.
nice.
Alright, Prime. I'm ready.
All right, so all that's done. We will. So now I'm the server in here, so I gotta
I do have one question. Everybody has different target areas?
ish, yeah.
Okay,
It's like
we're not
different
over. We're
areas,
not,
yeah.
okay, we're not overlapping. Perfect. Got it.
So now, so as a server, I have to do, and I have to go to ×1. So I'll go ×1. If you notice that the time starts going on the top right, so that's
Yep.
the time there. So now go ahead and mute your mics, and we'll first do your click dance right before we
Yes.
go in. So always do your
Prime.
click dance. Go ahead.
Prime, once we commit, we should probably split up into different training flights on Discord, just so
Oh,
if
yeah.
anyone has any trouble. You know,
Yep.
not-
Yeah, we'll do it in the same order. So,
Yeah.
Bone is 1 and 2 and 3 down, but based on your flight.
Yep, we'll do that.
Sounds good.
So make sure you're muted here. Go ahead and hit takeoff and then taxiway.
Oh shit,
on.
it's happening.
I was wondering why Prime shut up.
Well, I did it because that way I don't want to have to tab out if something happens and we're already here. So,
Yeah. Sounds good.
so you're flying in your nice fancy cockpit.
Yeah, you know what? It doesn't look like a bone cockpit, but it'll
That's-
have to do for,
Yeah,
for
it's
today.
good, it's good enough.
So what's our target steer point?
It was 5 or 6. I think it's 526.
Copy that. So when you guys check in on tactical or tower or whatever, you guys don't the rest of the flight doesn't check in on UHF?
No. Yeah, we don't unless you're a flight lead. You don't broadcast on UHF unless if something happens in middle flight and the lead dies, and obviously whoever's taking over will start talking. But
copy. It's different, used to different SOPs. But
well, it's our groups we flew with. They always got cluttered with 2s and 4s making calls on it, and it didn't matter.
Oh yeah.
But. And like I said, and there's always caveats. If you know something big is happening, then hey, we're getting overrun or whatever.
If you get shot like flag.
Yeah, exactly. You're like but a little intra-flight chit chat got tiring. Alright, I'm mute here. See you in game.
All right, I'm in the pit.
Hello.
Well, one Victor check.
112.
My freaking track IR is acting up.
Fucking track IR. Must be the time of the year. Ooh, you know what I just noticed?
What?
Check. No TGP.
I thought I had a TGP. I guess we're just locking up based on radar and shooting.
Oh man, this thing's gorgeous.
Sorry, troubleshooting track IR.
Yeah, take your time.
Package, Falcon 2 on uniform, checking in, 4 in the pit, waiting on green jet.
4 in the pit, waiting on green.
Okay, I think I got it.
Prima's wind correction modeled properly?
Yeah, with the ones we have, yes.
Oh, it is. So do we need to worry about attack eyes and nothing wind correction, or are they gonna fucking hit?
They should hit. The 105s are pretty good. We used them in campaigns. Just be cognizant. Don't just give yourself a 60 knot crosswind. This should be okay.
Copy. I'm just gonna leave it zeros and see what happens.
Okay, 1 is the green jet.
2 is the green jet.
I bone 1, 2 green jets. Man, I ain't done this in so long, I feel like I'm forgetting everything.
Same here.
Oh, it's good, 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 good. I attack in, doing 16 X-ray. One has good yardstick.
2.
I bone 1, taxing.
Bone 1, 2 ship, B1Bs. Request taxi.
Good evening, Bone 1. You are number 3 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Mustang 3, 4, F-16, taxiing, Charlie. Hammer 4, taxi, Charlie, Foxtrot, Echo, and then hold short, runway 27 left.
Alright, I got my bombs all set up.
Same.
Are you gonna release everything in one pass, or
Maybe. I might be able to fire off all the JSAMs and JSALs on the way in and then just drop all the bombs.
Sounds good.
We'll call it stress testing Prime server.
What are you even gonna put as bingo?
I did 15,000. I remember like this thing burns fast anyway.
I'll put the same. We'll see as it goes along.
Yeah. I haven't seen this hammer flight move yet.
Same here.
Oh, that might be why Gump wasn't in.
I'm just taking cool screenshots.
I was doing the same.
Alright, Prime, I'm back in.
Copy, copy.
Nice.
Dragnet 7-1, sunrise. Bone 1, 2 ship, B1Bs. Request taxi.
Bone 1, you are number 3 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Mustang 3, 4, F16, taxiing, Charlie.
We moving?
Yeah. My prime bones are rolling.
Copy bone taxing.
Ground request taxi.
Good evening, Hammer 4. You are number 1 for departure. Taxi, Charlie, Foxtrot, Echo, and then hold short, runway 27 left.
Charlie Foxtrot, Echo short runway 27 left, Hammer.
I feel like I'm driving in mud.
Bone
Yeah,
1-1,
that's about,
contact tower for takeoff. Switch 30880.
How do you want to do this?
I'll take left side. We get lined up for some nice pictures.
Yeah. Gotta say the differential braking works better than in the Viper.
Hammer 4, is there a problem?
Bone 1, 2 ship, B1Bs. Ready for departure. Bone 1, Osan Tower, way 260 at 3 knots, runway 27 left. You're cleared for takeoff. Bone 1, hold short.
Alright, we'll do a 3-second interval.
2.
It's not armed. Unarmed. Okay. Okay, just good. Alright, one, run him up. Alright, brakes off.
Rolling. Tower ready for departure. Tower ready for departure.
Hammer 4, hold short. Moan 1-2, what is your problem? You are disrupting traffic.
And 2 is airborne, wheels
Moan
up.
1-1, contact departure. Hammer 4, Osan Tower, way 260, at 3 knots, run. Bone 1, airborne, 2 ship, B1Bs, 1000.
Bone 1, Osan, departure. Depart heading 140. Resume on navigation.
That looks like Steer 5 is target.
2.
Okay. Sorry, autopilot went stupid.
Alright, I'll go full mill and you try to catch up because I don't want to slow.
No worries. I tried to set an auto climb and it messed up. Hey, switch to uniform 6. Let's see why the fuel burns so much. Anything past like 25% throttle and it's 80,000 pounds.
Oh yeah.
Hammer's checking tactical.
2, 3.
Hey, package, I don't know who else is on tactical, but we're up here. Hammer, 4 good ships as frag. Everybody's doing a good job so far.
Hey, firm is good. Bone 1 en route to target.
Were we supposed to have an escort?
There's no air threats.
Copy that.
Was that a question, Ripper, or?
No, there are no air threats. I guess I just should quit dicking around with pictures and flying. Okay. Total fuel. Total fuel for...
Say again?
I got too slow. I was taking pictures. I said I should quit dicking around and fly.
Well, if you're taking pictures, let me know. I'll get in closer.
I want to come right for the steer point 5.
Falcon 2 checking in uniform. 4 good ships airborne climbing 4,000.
Confirm Bone 1 has you loud and clear. 25,000.
Two. Ooh, look at your wings sweep back.
He didn't sweep on my side. Must be some kind of desync.
Oh, maybe. I mean, at this speed.
One leveling.
Two.
Fucking autopilot.
Don't worry, I got you.
It doesn't like altitude or attitude hold. Alright. Oh, but here I'm moving now. Oh yeah, there they go. Hey, come slight right toward the steer point. Alright, I'll have you hit targets to steer 5, and I'll hit targets to steer 6.
Sounds good. Two switching sides.
Different. The F-16 slats are fucking... Alright, Finson.
Two. Two is fenced in at, I don't even know my fucking fuel. Two is fenced in at 76,000, and I'm gonna keep the lights on.
Rise, one's fenced in at 65,000. Let's go 1 mile spread.
Two.
Side 2, your weapon's free once you have solutions on either your weapons.
2. Two has targets acquired, approximately 80 miles, 3.5.
Affirm. One same. The package Bone 1 is IP inbound.
Falcon 2 entering box, 21,000.
I see 17 mile west. Nice. Hide.
Alright, 2 is lining up with the target.
I can't get it to come off.
2 is inbound for weapons release. On the way.
He got it off. What the hell? Okay.
Bruiser. 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 Bruiser.
2 is 10 J south away.
Yeah, I can't get him to come off.
Try to cycle your station. That could help.
Bruiser.
2 is missile away.
Bruiser. 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 Bruiser.
2 is 10 Jasmines away, switching to CBUs.
Damn it, dude. Okay.
Fuck, my CBUs won't drop. Two is switching to tier 6.
Different.
I'm gonna see if I can release them there. Because I think I was way too close. Two is engaging target bullseye 193 and 93, just a little west of 0.6. Let's hope they're not friendly.
No, there's nothing friendly past the flot.
Let's hope they're not civilians then.
That I can't guarantee. That I can't guarantee. I'm flowing out. I'm gonna try to reset up for a second attack.
Two.
CBUs drop. CBUs drop.
Two is 5 CBUs away.
Did you do something to get your bomb bay door open?
No, it's automatic.
Okay.
Right, two has 5 CBUs left, turning back around. I'm gonna target 0.5 again.
Rush.
Package, Hammer, correction, Falcon 2, AP inbound. 10 seconds till drop.
Two is inbound Pier 5. If you look to your right, you'll see me climbing back up.
Yeah, he's on.
Two is inbound, 20 seconds to drop.
CBUs, drop.
Two is 5 6 away and
CBUs, drop.
Do you want me to float to 2.7 and you'll catch up?
I'll give him one more pass and we'll bug out.
Two. Did you manage to drop anything?
Negative.
Fucking bug that plane.
Yeah, not sure if it was a bug or pilot error. We'll see. Okay, it's not too close.
Caution. Caution.
Yeah, this flows tier 7.
Two. I'm gonna slow down to 360.
Different. Eyes on. I'm coming up to your right side.
Two.
What's your fuel state?
Two is fuel state 58,000. climb to Angel 30.
Rush.
We should be the last planes to land. For everyone to see our magnificency.
Well, I'm hoping that we might go buzz the tanker while they're tanking.
Oh, smart idea.
Viper flights, what is status?
Falcon 2 is prosecuting tanks, still in progress.
Alright, hold there, bones inbound. Alright, 2 come right.
2?
They're just off our, like, 1, 2 o'clock.
2 is visual. What's your speed?
0.95.
Alright, I'll keep 0.085 till we catch up, and then I'll form up.
Rush. It looks like you're down at 22,000.
Negative, I'm at 30.
Oh no, sorry, the tanker and the other flight.
I'm visual. Not visual, but I got them on radar.
Different. I just saw the new update when you mouse over them on their FCR, it tells you at the top what it is and their direction and everything.
Oh yeah, Link 16, baby. Can do the same on the HSD.
Nice. And pass to your right, low.
I'm visual, forming up.
I'm wondering if this is actually Prime I'm looking at, or if it's the AI flight.
Ask him his bullseye.
Falcon 2-1, what's your bullseye?
Falcon 2 bullseye. We just passed over us. The current bullseye for Falcon 2-1 is 21543.
Yeah, the blues on the HSC is the other flight. Hey, tankers to our left. We're gonna come left for the tanker inside the box.
Two. Package hammer is off target, going to the tanker. AWACS vectors to tanker. AWACS vectors to tanker.
Hammer 4, Grand Panther 7, no tankers available.
I think this tanker might be bugged because he's not moving on the HSC.
Yeah, I noticed.
Says he's at 24,000 like our 11 o'clock, but I'm not seeing him.
Right, 2 on switching sides and going up.
Roger. Okay, I got him. He's way, but he's outside the box.
Are you firm? Visual, right in front of us.
Hey, firm.
Two switching sides again.
Different.
Can these things even refuel?
I've seen the AI do it, but I have no idea about player control. I don't even know where the refueling door is at.
I think you can open it. It's on the nose, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, I just pushed it. It opened.
Is it worth a try, or is it gonna nuke the whole server?
Oh, I'm not gonna try. I don't want to mess it up for them.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're inside of 60 miles from the alternate anyway. Okay, coming off of speed.
Oh man, you better take some cool pictures. It's gonna be a fucking awesome photo op.
It looks like the other Viper flight's almost here too, so hopefully we can get sucked in nice and tight with everybody.
Package, we're gonna go to uniform 13, see if we can connect to this tanker.
Hey, firm, Bones just flying. We're not actually gonna tank. Hey, switch uniform 13.
Two.
Alright, two, we're gonna go to the right side like we've already contacted.
Two. And I'm gonna switch sides once again.
Hey, firm.
They're going up.
Looks like he's diving.
Oh. Fucking tankers, man.
Dude, it fucked me up because I thought it was me.
Me too. I look at the HUD, they're going 5 degrees nose down. Fucking idiot.
That's the only thing. I was like, I thought it was me. Like, I was like, oh man, I ballooned. And I was like, oh no, it's him dropping away.
Got a Viper coming in from the left. Let's make it 2.
On the intercept course.
What is that rejoin? Is he gonna dogfight him?
Mustang 3-4, buddy spike.
Is that AI?
Maybe.
Cause he's just calling a buddy spike on him, so I'm wondering if it's AI. No, this is the other group. Looks like.
behind you, there's also 4 Vipers. I keep getting past you because this fucking thing doesn't want to lose speed.
I know. I killed too much speed and fucking everyone's past me now. I boned one chicken out on Tanker Freak.
I'm blind on you.
Is it uniform 13 or 14?
Uniform 13.
Okay, I didn't hear them talking on it. I'm coming up on your left side.
Visual. I'll give you some room.
Bingo. Bingo.
I just did bingo.
Oh fuck, I'm fucking this up. Alright, can you try and settle on the tanker or something?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
To fly without reference.
Are you hearing them on uniform 13? Because I haven't heard anybody call a tanker.
Negative. Not the one call.
The boom's moving, so they're talking to it.
Oh, it might not be our tactical. It might be the other one.
Raj, I think you're right.
The AI is fucking chaos. Right, the other frequency is 325-475. Yep, this is the one.
I say it again.
325-475.
Mustang 3-4, stabilize. Contact. $2,000.
Alright, when the tanker turns again, we have to break off. I'm almost out of fuel.
2 is at 39,000.
3,000.
I'm at 8.
8?
Hey Ripper, what are these dudes doing?
I have no idea. We're wondering the same thing. Is that the AI?
On guard.
4,000.
can't remember how to switch to guard.
Gump on guard. You're the southern one, the Texaco 1. You're the right frequency. I don't think it's on 13 anymore.
5,000.
Yeah, but the AI is just fucking following it, like trying to get gas, but not actually getting gas.
Oh, the AI is there. Oh, okay.
Hey, Prime, can you hear me? Oh, they're on. Damn it, they're on guard.
Yeah, we're probably just gonna split 901.
I'm heading to the north one.
$6,000. $7,000.
Item reference steer 9 for the alternate.
Yep.
Hammer 4-1, Texaco 1-1. You are number 3 to refuel.
8,000.
Hit 5,000 pounds and 45 miles.
Seems like on guard, Gump. Seems like Mustang said heading home, so I don't know if that does anything, but...
$9,000.
The refueling is a lot slower. You hear it calling out the numbers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like it's actually refueling. It's just there's some kind of desync where it's not connected.
Yeah, I'm guessing it was that, because that's definitely weird. Okay, are you gonna have enough fuel?
I don't know. I'm at 3,700 pounds. I go back to 6 on uniform.
Falcon 2, flight of 4 Vipers heading north to Texaco 4 to the northern tanker, switching to taker frequency. See ya.
Falcon 2, wait 1.
Copy.
Yeah, that tanker's working. The AI is refueling. There's just a desync.
I'm going to the northern tanker.
Yeah, I know. I'm just telling you the southern tanker is working. It's just there's a desync. It's not showing them connected, but it's actually refueling.
Ah, okay.
Bone is RCB out of fuel.
Copy. Yeah, we're about halfway, but we're gonna head to the northern one. We're almost there, about 30 miles out.
Affirm. Good flight. Thank you. See you next week.
Yep. See ya.
2,400.
Oh boy. Throw back the throttle, probably, it'll make the distance.
Oh yeah, I got it full idle now. There's an airbase directly behind us. Oh, that's enemy territory, never mind. Eyes on the airfield. Just note the steer point is, looks like a few miles south of the airfield.
I'll just use ground mapping.
Yeah, there's a new feature. The AI also sucks at this, at thinking.
I'm gonna land on the left runway, you can land on the right one.
Sounds good. I'm actually on the left now.
Oh, never mind. You take one, I'll take the other.
Copy. Are you gonna go straight in?
Yes.
2.
Altitude. Altitude.
Ooh, it's gonna be a hell of a descent. You take right, I'll take left.
Warning, warning.
Affirm.
Good. Gear down.
One is down.
Warning, 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2
And now you can watch me land. Hehe.
I get it on video.
And to his touchdown.
Nice. Alright, that is it, buddy. Good flight. I gotta run. Wife wants me to take her to the beach.
Have fun, dude.
Yep, you too. I'll catch you later.
Catch you later, man.
Okay. Well, that's the flight. Unfortunately, I get bombs off. I'm having a hard time with the B1 and dropping weapons. So I'll have to practice some of that, but I'll catch you all later.